All right, Burton Optical. We're gonna keep this. Should I? I'm gonna keep the crate. Jesus, this guy stepped in fire for a second, just screaming. That's horrific. That was like giving me Battlefield 5 launch flashbacks. Why is there so many people on our team? Is this gonna become one-sided again? Oh, hey, of course. That thing's gotta be hurting. Okay. The trench is so much better than the optical variant of the Burton. Yeah, it really is. The optical, like, doesn't really have a use. Its whole purpose is to kill in close range fast. Like, why wouldn't you be hip firing for that? Guys running around the snow behind me there. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that grenade. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. I got popped in the head. You wish they made the next Battlefield with an evolving war map like there is in Helldivers that can evolve. I mean, it depends how you would do it. That's more like planet side or something, I guess. I feel like I like the concept of it, but it loses a lot in like the level design aspect. If you get it to that scale, you know. Oh. I was switching to my crossbow. I gotta get better about when I'm switching to my gadgets. I gotta quickly back to my sidearm instead because it's so much faster than switching back to my machine gun. Does the incendiary mag do any more damage to horses? I don't think so. I think it does less. I think it's the same. It's treated the same as infantry, as far as I know. All right, there's gotta be some enemies out here, right?
We are losing objective butter.
They're all like inside already. Oh. I ran out of bullets. I should have ADS'd on that first guy. Oh god, that was bad aim. Oh, that's a sentry. What's my opinion on the M95 infantry? I don't think there's really a reason to use it over the M95 carbine or marksman. I don't think there's much of a point using it. Because the carbine, you get better zoom, kind of better sights, I guess. But you get better hip fire accuracy too, which is kind of useful sometimes. And with the marksman, like you can still stay scoped in when you're using the scope, and it helps hit headshots with. So I feel like if you're going to use the M95, you should use one of the other variants. I don't think the infantry has much to offer personally. Oh, there's another guy at that hole. Damn. There's so many people in here right now. I think I gotta try to work up this way instead. Why was everybody spawning back there and not on the land ship? God, the Bulldog is crazy. The damage output of the Bulldog is actually nuts. There's a guy on my side here. I don't really want to stand up though. I know there's a guy right here too. Oh god, why'd it bounce back? Me. I trapped myself between my grenade, and that grenade just killed me instantly. That's unfortunate. You can't really tell what angle the crossbow is gonna bounce things off of sometimes. It doesn't really work like you'd expect. I fire it against like the inside of that window there, and it just like bounced back at me instead. I feel like BF5 could have had much more content, like the Eastern Front should have been there. Oh yeah, everybody always complains about the lack of content in BF5. I mean, there's so much material you could use from either World War. that like someone's always going to complain that something wasn't in it, you know? And they'd be right. Fucking sentries. Did incendiary rounds do more damage to sentries? I wonder. Never considered that before. You think COVID was the main problem for not adding more DLC to Battlefield 5? I'm pretty sure it was 2042 coming out soon. Wasn't it? That's a limpet charge. Teammate did not see that one coming. Whoa. I think I peeked that far. Can I climb through this one? Hell yeah. Oh, he's already right next to me. I thought he was going to be farther back. You think incendiary bullets on Elite cause more damage? Someone actually found that out for me. I don't know if I can really test it reliably because I can't really switch to it just for them. Unless I know exactly where they're going to be and they don't kill me instantly. It's hard for me to tell when it shoots this fast too. I can't imagine it's going to be that much more if it does do more. Oh, ship's still back there. I think I didn't fire it far enough. There we go. Alright, we're going to try to move up here. Hide behind this land ship for cover. And then try to kill people up here. I should have saved that portion. I'm going to try to go all the way around, actually. Oh. I win the spread war. Is this the only LMG that has a bayonet? I think so, isn't it? I don't think there's another one. There's a sentry there. I'm gonna keep pushing into here though. I want to get upstairs there. God, how was that not enough to kill him? God, this gun just does not have enough bullets, man. It kills really fast close up, but God, the lack of bullets is killer. It just kind of ruins the gun. Oh, God, we're gonna snipe that from way out there. That's a pretty sick spot to shoot crossbows at. The guy like right here. Oh my God, he was right behind the pillar. That was so unlucky. You think as though the M95 infantry is a faster fire rate than even the Ross Mark III? You understand in a sweet spot like the Ross, but you're always aiming for the head anyway. Yeah, well, I'm saying the M95, it's really good. It does have a spot if you're good at aiming over the Ross. Like, it shoots faster than the Ross, don't get me wrong. It also does more limb damage, so, like, there are things it does do better. What I'm saying is, don't use the infantry. Use one of the different variants, because the infantry is worse than both other variants. That's all I'm saying. Also, thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, but then, yeah, if you're using it for close range infantry sniping, use the Russian trench instead, because it shoots way faster than that. Like almost double that speed. Try switching to incendiary rather than reloading. Think it's a little faster. Yeah, but it does less damage. And I don't normally need it in that much of a pinch, you know? Like there's a weird range where like technically it's useful to do that if you have to shoot at somebody that's at mid-range, because otherwise I'd just switch to my pistol. My pistol's better at killing close. Why did I just skip there? I was definitely gonna get revived. Oh no, I wasn't. They died. Okay. But I don't want to use the incendiary against it infantry unless I absolutely need to. because it damages us much slower. Oh my god, this thing's 1 health. All right, there we go. That sentry is still up there. The Villa Perosa one. Why is my nose so damn itchy today? Who has been itching my nose? Jeez. Oh. Villa Perosa guy's still up top there. Try to get him with grenades, maybe. Like, I know he's still up there. Stop it, Jeremy. My nose is so itchy. I don't need it to be this itchy. I literally have to scratch it between every kill. Got it. It's so annoying because like I can't kill everybody on a flank like I want to, you know? I just can't. I just have to sit there and constantly reload over and over again. Damn, that was unlucky. How did I kill him? Ooh. Because even if I set up on like a good flank there, it's like I can kill 2 people at a time, but they just keep respawning, and it gives them the opportunity to walk up to me. Oh, I die. What the hell? This variant is so inaccurate from the hip too. I can't wait to switch to the bar. I'm not a fan of this gun. Oh my god. I can snipe from all the way out there and from up in the point. Yeah, that wasn't a sniper. I should have shot the sniper. Same reason why you don't really like using the Annihilator, since you have to reload 100 times. True. That's why I think the Frommer Stop Auto is just a better Annihilator. It's like, you can still kill 1, maybe 2 people with a clip, but at least it reloads in like 1 second flat instead of like 2.5 seconds or whatever. It's so much more usable. Okay, yep. Oh, not with 2 people shooting at me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Holy shit, how am I alive? They missed me so many times. Do I repeat that? That'd be crazy, right? Damn, he actually saw me. I thought I would hit him in the head. Alright, I think it's time to switch to the bar, isn't it? Yeah, it's about time. All right, bar telescopic. Let's do this. So this one's similar. Has the same 20 bullets, but I feel like this one is much more usable at medium range. I feel like the reload is like faster, isn't it? The reload feels a lot faster to me than the Burton because you don't have to do the extra like bolt pull. Oh my god, who just sniped me? I had to keep that guy suppressed. Damn. All right, how do we get into B now? I'll try switching squads, see if I can spawn somewhere else. All right, I guess we're gonna go for A. Rip. Unfortunate timing on that. Hopefully one of my squad mates stays alive out there. Stop getting shot at. How are they under fire for so long? God damn it. We wiped. Okay. All right, well, now our whole team is going to push B, so I feel like we should be able to get this now. You agree the clip is too small? 5 bullets would help. That's a problem. I mean, it does have the thing it's good at, though. Like, it's really good at killing close range. It can't be good at everything. I'm just not a fan of it for my type of gameplay. Like, it definitely fits other people's style of gameplay. If you play slower or tactical and you just slowly kill one person at a time, then yeah, there's a spot for it. But that's not how I play. I play getting big flanks. So if a gun can't kill a lot of people at once, I don't use it, really. It's not as good. And this gun's got the bipod too. Oh, you're a teammate. What? Can I just hop in here? I can't. How many people are up here? Oh, there's a guy behind me already. Heard his footstep right before he shot at me. All right, there's definitely still a lot of enemies out here, but we're actually pushing in though. I'm gonna switch squads back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm switching. I want to be able to spawn in here. But don't I hate the SMG-08? I mean, not really. It sucks at mid distance. The SMG-08 is a really good flanking weapon. I just don't use it because it's OP. It's too strong. You can kill way too many people too fast with it. I just don't use it because it's frowned upon, and I hate people that spam it. No, damn. I heard his footsteps a second too late. But like when I play with the SMG-08, obviously I shred because it fits my playstyle pretty well. It doesn't feel fair though. I like to play on a level playing field. I don't give a shit about like the number of kills I get in a game if I have to like abuse OP stuff to do it. Nobody should get enjoyment out of that. That's why I like don't really play vehicles either, or really pick up sentry kits. Damn. Missed a lot of bullets there on the start for some reason. Alright, we gotta try to flank around here. Don't let this cavalry kill both my squad mates, please. Alright, we're just gonna spawn out here then. Help kill these cavalry out here. Alright, like 60 damage to that horse. Surprised it's still alive. Another one here. That weapon's only good for shooting planes and airships. It's not even good for shooting planes. The Burton, it's like whatever, it's shooting planes. You'd be better off using any high capacity light machine gun. Oh my god, dude, the spread on this. It's ass. The trench variant is much better for close quarters. I guess the problem with the telescopic variant, I'm using it at like max zoom right now too, which I probably shouldn't, but that's the problem with the telescopic variant. So like it's really good at like mid-range, but it's like suffers pretty bad close up. You have to ADS and it takes a little bit longer. What's up, Mikhail? All right, we gotta cap this point. Burton's not even good for shooting airships, but gives you so much points. Does anybody know how much damage it actually does to airships though? I feel like it does do a considerable amount of damage to airships still. Like you can kill the like turrets and stuff pretty fast with it. But it does give you way more points than it does damage. It definitely doesn't do as much damage as the points say. That's for sure.
We have taken objective apples.
You can kill boats too? Shit. Jeez. That sucked. I fired way over that guy's head. You were shooting airships for like 8 minutes, took like a quarter of its health. Was anybody else shooting it? I mean, the airship has a lot of HP. Are you talking about the little airships, or are you talking about the behemoth? Because I guess that's a different question. This guy's still alive, bro? What? These guys gotta look at their radar. Like 3 teammates who were sitting right here. This guy was spotted walking up behind him, and they didn't even notice. What good is a mini map if you're not gonna use it? Oh my god, this guy's still alive. Good lord. All right. Try to hold on to A here, I guess. Try to blow up that land ship. Right here too. Okay. Is that land ship blown up? It's still, yeah, no, it's blown up. Okay.
We've lost objective apples.
I gotta get back in here. Let's get it. CQC shooting airships and trench fighting for airships. Target the cupolas and do way more damage. Yeah. If you, even the ones that are broken, if you continue to shoot them, it still does way more damage. It still does like double or triple damage. So you can get like 300 points a clip. It's fucking crazy. Definitely the best way to farm XP. Do you know how to get to the second floor of those buildings you're in? No. I honestly don't. I know there's some way you can climb up, but I don't really care to do that. I don't want to just sit up there and camp. I want to move between objectives. I try not to use cheesy strats like that. I've seen people like get up there and like stay up there for the entire round. Wait, he actually got that res off. Oh my god. Next, some double barrel factory action. That's not, yeah, no, we have a whole list we got to get through. We're doing G98 sniper versus M95 marksman. All right, see if we can get into B here. We need some flares. I have no idea who's in front of us. There's no way they're not about to camp these entrances. Who's just climbing here? No, wait, there's... I guess their whole team might be pushing on C. I think that Villa Perosa sentry is still hiding up here. I swear to God, if he's actually up here right now, I'd be so pissed. No, it's kind of safe, I guess. You cap B from up here. Good layout here. No, damn. That would be cool. Where are they going to be coming from? Oh, I just walked into barbed wire and canceled my healing. I guess they're all spawning back at A now.
We have lost objective Charlie.
They're coming in the store. There's a guy right to my side here too. Okay. They're kind of lucky with that. Need some more players out again. I feel like we're about to be surrounded. What are my thoughts on the Howl you were using yesterday? Remember that you like it, but you can't put my finger on what really excels at. I just used it actually a few games ago. I compared it with the Farquhar Optical. It's all right. I don't know. It shoots really fast. I feel like it kills pretty fast at like mid-range, but the Farquhar is much more accurate. Like it's more spammable, so I kind of prefer the Farquhar over it, or the Self Slider for like extreme long range for three-shotting over all distances. Damn, ow. You wish BF1 had more verticality gunplay-wise. It's better than BF3 and 4. It's just a bit too flat. It's good and bad. I feel like there's the right amount of verticality. I don't really like there being too much, because then it's so easy for people to camp and just shoot down on you. And I feel like that was a huge detractor to the gameplay in Battlefield 3 and 4. I feel like there doesn't really need to be like more than 2 floors in a building. Once you get to a 3rd floor, it's like, all right, now it's just an apartment complex. There was too much of that in 5, where there were like 4-story buildings to get up to like railways or something like that. It's just like a bunch of stairwells or copy-pasted buildings. It's just like, it gets weird. Not really a fan. All right, What do I think about these guns? No way we're going to Heligoland. I'm leaving this server. What do I think about these guns? Burton Optical. Not really a fan. Bar Telescopic is much better. I feel like you can use it farther. It has the bipod. Burton Optical, the reload's a little bit too long. You can kill the same number of people with the guns, but I don't know. It's not really for me. It's better for shooting down airships, and that's the only reason I use it. And we'll leave it that way. All right,